Hello everyone, and welcome to the 18th Annual Volunteering Awards. I'm Ilyas, the Activities Officer.
I'm Saeed, your Societies Officer.
This is an event hosted by the UCL Volunteering Service, and is a chance for us to look back on the year, celebrate the fantastic volunteering community at UCL, and spotlight a few special individuals that deserve extra recognition for their achievements in volunteering. Think of this event as a big collective thank you from UCL and Students' Union UCL.
Thank you very much, Ilyas. So I think it's fair to say that this year has been a unique year. Despite the challenges and the obstacles faced, volunteers have come through and absolutely smashed it. They came through with their selfless commitment, energy, and time to be given towards good causes with the UCL volunteering service, as well as to projects also endorsed by them. So, and let's be honest, we wouldn't be the volunteering service and the Students' Union UCL if we are not celebrating the culture, the hard work, and commitment of our volunteers right here at UCL.
So without further ado, we'll start off our awards with Vice Provost for Education and Student Experience, Deborah Gill, who will be giving us an insight into what volunteering has been like this year at UCL for UCL students.
Thank you very much. And I'm delighted to join you today in this award ceremony, if only virtually. It's my personal opinion, and I suspect shared with many here, that students who volunteer are really special. I know this having met many volunteers in my roles at UCL, but also having previously led a medical school through the first wave of a global pandemic. And volunteering is the lifeblood of a city like London, and UCL students have a long tradition of playing their part. Students have been active within the neighbourhoods around us for many years, supporting charities and community groups, as well as setting up and running their own projects. Now, COVID has certainly shone a spotlight on volunteering, and we've seen how eager people across the nation have been to help out with initiatives like the NHS Responders app, or in neighbourhood self-aid groups. However, COVID has also made a lot of volunteering much more difficult for our students. In the past, student volunteering has generally been in person because it's all about that human connection. But in this last 15 months or so, this face-to-face contact hasn't always been possible, but UCL students have adapted admirably to the situation. And if I look at my numbers, more than 1,000 students have volunteered with over 100 different community organisations and charities across London. And we know many more are signing up for activities over the summer. Three great examples I've seen include volunteers supporting Age UK, Kensington and Chelsea in a series of activities.
It looks like Deborah's having some internet issues, but thank you very much for Deborah for coming on and giving a short speech on how important UCL volunteers have been this year. And it's definitely not been an easy year for UCL volunteers. But yeah, thank you very much, Deborah. And next we're going to have the first awards of today's ceremony, which is the Volunteers of the Year. We have several recipients of this award, and all are well-deserving winners.
Our Volunteers of the Year are a group of students who have done exceptional things while volunteering. This is an award for those who have gone the extra mile or just been all-round amazing as a volunteer.
And presenting these awards is Carol, our Democracy, Operations and Communities Officer.
Thank you so much, Ilyas and Saeed, for introducing the show, and I just think it's absolutely fantastic to be here celebrating all of the incredible work our volunteers across UCL have done this year. It's been such a weird, strange and difficult time for us all, so it's simply fantastic just to come together and celebrate their work. So as introduced by Ilyas, I'll be announcing the Volunteer of the Year Award winners. So the shortlist for this award are Amy Cotter, Andrew Dow, Matthew Hazel, Victoria Igori, and Yujia Gu. And of course, in true UCL fashion, we have more than one winner. And before I announce the first winner, I'll just read a few highlights from the nomination that was sent in. So this person has consistently shown themselves to be an exceptional leader within their project. Their dedication to the organisation has been critical for success of the project this year and has allowed them to find and explore new projects and partner opportunities. They have gone above and beyond their role to find ways to drive the project forward and set up relationships that will continue to shape the organisation in the future. Despite their busy academic schedule, this person was always a volunteer that could be relied on. And their communication skills and ability to think outside the box have greatly benefited the project, and their consistent reliability has made them an absolute pleasure to work with. The success of the project in this virtual environment would not have been possible without them. So the first winner of the Volunteer of the Year award is Andrew Dow. So Andrew should be joining us on screen. Oh, fantastic, you're here today. Do you have any initial reactions?
Well, can you hear me? Well, thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Receive this award.
Brilliant. Yep, and do you want to talk a little bit about your experience as a volunteer this year?
Yeah, of course. So, obviously this year was very special because of the pandemic. And initially I wanted to join Project Impactive because I kind of really truly identified myself with their values. And I believe that their aim of empowering people that are suffering from disability was something that was very powerful. So my objective was to try and complete some projects and bring some kind of kind of like happiness to them, especially because I believe that some of them are extremely lonely in that time. And yeah, I am very thankful of having been given this opportunity to be the operation director, and I'm really thankful to Emilia and Vladimir for trusting me and giving me their full confidence.
Well, fantastic. And do you have any last words to say?
I believe that Project Impactive is a charity that it's going to keep growing, and I really encourage students next year to join them because they have a lot of exciting projects and goals that will like change everything for them.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations again, Andrew, a truly deserving winner. And now I'll be moving on to the second winner of the Volunteer of the Year award. So again, I'll talk a little bit about the nomination that really won it for them, and then I'll announce the winner to add up a little bit more suspense. So the volunteered with the organisation Mind with Heart, and they attended weekly Zoom meetings designing and running a research project into beginning teaching wellbeing since mid-November, and has effectively chaired several of these meetings. Their enthusiasm and incisive comments generated momentum for the project, along with their willingness and cheerful presence throughout. Their ability to see the best in other people helped create a cohesive and inspired group of volunteers. The insights gained from these focus groups have changed the charity's strategy on how to address beginner-teacher well-being. And the winner is Amy Cotter. So unfortunately, Amy couldn't join us here today, and so they've submitted a photo and a speech for me to read out. So she says, "Thank you so much for this award. My volunteering involved working on a small team, researching the well-being of beginning and trainee teachers with the aim of developing the charity's well-being resources. I found this experience really rewarding, and the director was really supportive, and we got some great results out of our project, and it was lovely working with them." So congratulations, Amy, wherever you're watching this around the world, and congratulations again. And to announce the last winner is Jim, our postgraduate students officer. Over to you, Jim.
Thank you, Carol, and it's always a pleasure to share the mic with you. And I'm more than happy to pick up and read out the next nomination for our final Volunteer of the Year. This volunteer's selfless attitude, willingness to learn, and empathize with others has resulted in her directly supporting close to 300 learners from underdeveloped countries and developing countries at a time when the pandemic forced them out of school and any form of formal education. Through her other work in the organization, including supporting new trainers, she indirectly supported up to 1,000 learners globally. This volunteer has not only been a valuable asset, but an inspiration to the entire organization. And the winner of this Volunteer of the Year award is Yujia Gu. Hi Yujia, congratulations. How does it feel to have won?
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see and hear you. Congrats. How does it feel to be one of our Volunteers of the Year?
Yeah. Actually, that's absolutely amazing to be a volunteer in during this little bit difficult time, and I was absolutely delighted to get nominated this volunteering event. Yeah, so I was working at an Optimus Institute, which is a department teaching training program, and I was providing some training and soft skills to the students remotely located. And yeah, so really during this volunteering experience, I really learned so much about online teaching, how to connect with the students, and really I do see a great impact my support for the students, and they really enjoy this meaningful journey. That's excellent. Really happy on them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yujia, and congratulations again. It's been my honor to present this award to you. And now I'd like to pass on back to our hosts, Ilyas and Saeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jim and Carol. And those three were the Volunteers of the Year. All three are fantastic examples of volunteers that went above and beyond in their roles to make great things happen.
The next award is the Organisation of the Year award. This award was created to recognize and thank our community organizations that support and encourage UCL volunteers whilst volunteering with them. So we welcome back Jim to present this award.
Hello again, and it's my honor to present the award for Organization of the Year. And rather than come up with something original, I'm going to read the brilliant nomination we were blessed with. Here is the nomination from UCL student Daisy Haynes. I can't thank the events community and regional team and the organization itself enough for making volunteering such a lovely, beneficial, and all-round wonderful experience. The team have been so kind and patient in sharing their time and wisdom. I've always felt supported, appreciated, and valued. I'm truly grateful to have had this insight into your unbelievably hard and important roles. I have come away gaining and learning more than I ever anticipated or dreamt, and I can't wait to return and develop further. I have been welcomed with such a warm and friendly arm into the events community and regional team, and it's been a true privilege. And the winner is St. Mungo's. Hi, congratulations on winning Organization of the Year. How does it feel? How does it feel to be our winner?
Great, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear and see you perfectly.
Okay, great. Yeah, it feels fantastic. I just want to thank Daisy. I don't know if she's watching now, but Daisy, if you're watching, thank you so much for nominating us. And we absolutely loved having you as part of our team. You were incredible. And I just want to say as well, like St. Mungo's overall as an organisation, we just couldn't do the work that we do without the volunteers that we have. Like throughout the pandemic, our volunteers have 30,000 hours of volunteering with clients, and you know, they've quite literally changed lives. So to Daisy and all our other volunteers, thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for accepting, and honestly, we hope you continue to do amazing work as the years continue. Thank you so much. And
Thank
back
you.
to Ilyas and Saeed.
Thank you very much, Jim, and congratulations to St. Mungo's.
So for the next award is our student-led volunteering project awards. So this, the student-led volunteering program at UCL allows students to create their very own volunteering projects, go into the community and deliver their project alongside their fellow UCL students. Only a few projects were allowed in person this year, but lots of projects adapted for online delivery, still determined to make a difference when remote.
So let's kick off with our Best Newcomer Award. This is for the student-led project that has been running for less than 2 years. And with us to present this award is Karen Barnard, Director of UCL Careers.
I'm hoping you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Karen.
Yes, perfect. I am absolutely delighted to be presenting the Best Newcomer Award. The winning project is a project in which UCL students provide free data analysis services to not-for-profits with the aim that these services go on to benefit the organisation. In their own words, this project allows for a win-win-win, triple win situation. Beneficiaries are given free evidence-based analysis. Project leaders are given a leadership opportunity. And volunteers are given technical challenges with an experienced mentor to guide them. The project leaders are this project's front line to the beneficiaries and the volunteers. They coordinated UCL volunteers to provide community organisations with data-driven analysis in order to optimise performance within their organisation during the pandemic, which the organisations benefited greatly from. So I'm absolutely delighted, and a big congratulations. The winner of the Best Newcomer Award is #DataForGood.
Thank you, Karen. And here we have #DataForGood. How does it feel to have won this award? Phil, first of all, can you hear us loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you well. So how does it feel to have won the Best Newcomer for the volunteering service?
Yeah, it feels great. I'm very proud to be able to receive this award on behalf of #DataForGood. Honestly, none of it would be possible without the hard work and dedication of our data project leaders and volunteers.
How was it working this year with the Students' Union volunteering service? And talk a bit about this year and the conditions of the year.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a difficult year. We all faced personal difficulties, and our team actually witnessed heavy volunteer attrition. So this year we decided to run a skeleton committee in order to support our data teams. However, with the dedication of our data project leaders to help mentor volunteers, coordinate with beneficiaries, and conduct very thorough analysis, I'm proud to say we were able to make a difference this year.
Thank you very much. And that was a representative from #DataForGood for the Best Newcomer Project Award. So congratulations, and now we're going to move on to the second Student-Led Project Award, and that is Project of the Year. Presenting this award is Carol Page.
Thank you again, Ilyas. And yeah, again, I just want to say it's just fantastic to be here celebrating everything that our students have done this year in the realm of volunteering. So I'm presenting the student-led project of the year. And I actually sat on the panel for this award. I was one of the judges, and it was the hardest thing to decide. All of the nominations were simply incredible, and it was just brilliant to read all of the fantastic things that our groups of students have done. But we had to make a decision, so we did. And before I announce the winner, I'll just read a few things from the nomination. So this project is an outreach scheme working with non-selective state schools in central London. They educate Year 10 and Year 12 students about healthcare careers and equip them with the motivation and knowledge to pursue them. This year, they adapted to online delivery, revamped all of their materials, and even introduced a new 5th session with a neurosurgeon to give students a real insight into medical careers. Running the scheme remotely has presented substantial challenges, but this project's volunteers have delivered almost 30 hours of interactive teaching to 6 classes of pupils, and all of the volunteers were delighted with the positive feedback they received from all stakeholders. So the winner of the student-led project of the year is Next Top Doctor. So hopefully I'll be joined by a representative from the Next Top Doctor. I believe we're just waiting for the dial-in to work. Oh, congratulations, thank you for joining me. How does it feel to win the Student-Led Project of the Year?
Thank you so much. It's been great. Actually very surprised. So I know there was a lot of competition, so I think we're all really privileged to have won. I think Stephen and Chloe are also here, so maybe they can also say a few words. But I've personally really enjoyed working with everyone. Our volunteers have been fantastic, and the schools have also been good to work with. Big congratulations and massive thank you to Santiago as well, who helped us a lot with the project. I don't know if Stephen and Chloe would like to say a few words.
Yes. So this year's definitely been challenging, but I think we've been really, really successful, and us project leaders and volunteers are so passionate about the ethos of this project, non-selective state schools, helping the students access careers in medicine. I would also say a huge shout out to Michelle, who's another project leader for Next Top Doctor. She couldn't be here, but has had a massive success in the role. Has had a massive role in the success of the scheme this year. So a big shout out and thank you to her.
Brilliant. Chloe, do you have anything to say?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, great. I just really wanted to reiterate what Charlotte and Stephen said. Thank you so much to all our volunteers and to our partner schools and to everyone helping us at the volunteering services, because we couldn't have done it without everybody.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Charlotte, Stephen and Chloe, all representing Next Top Doctor, who have just won our Student-Led Project of the Year. Congratulations. I mean, you all deserve a rest after what I read on that nomination form you submitted. And yeah, congratulations again, and see you all soon. And now I'll be handing right back to Ilyas and Saeed.
Thank you very much, Carol, and congratulations to Next Top Doctor.
So, as you've very much seen, volunteering is very much the heart of what we do at UCL. This spirit continues after you graduate. Our alumni volunteers are a part of a huge global community of over 250,000 alumni. We are extremely lucky that they continue to give their time and expertise to the university. Here are 2 video messages from UCL alumni volunteers.
Hello, my name is Natasha and I am a UCL alum. I graduated from UCL in 1984 with a degree in geography. Since then, I have been working in schools in the UK, Asia, Africa, and South America. I am passionate about empowering young people. Since graduating from UCL, I volunteered my time as a graduate guide on UCL Bentham Connect, providing support, advice, and mentoring to students and alumni around the world. Something that I did not expect to gain is the connections and new learning that are supporting my professional life beyond volunteering. It almost feels that being an alumni volunteer is connecting all the dots. My love of learning, my transformative years as a student at UCL, which enabled me to access a wonderful career as an international educator, and supporting and guiding the next generation. UCL is a caring community. I very much felt that in the late 80s and early 90s, and I'm delighted to see that it's still very much a priority today.
Hi everyone, my name is Evdoxia Neranzi and I am a UCL alumna. I graduated UCL in 2015 with a master's degree in education and technology. I really enjoy and I'm passionate about helping others and sharing with them my experience and my learnings taken throughout my career path. And this led me to giving back my time as a UCL alumni volunteer. So over the last year, I set up the UCL Brussels Alumni Club. I participated as a UCL alumni mentor on the UCL Skills mentoring program, and I took part in UCL Connect and other events. Being an alumni volunteer is really important for the UCL community, as you're helping current students and recent graduates to learn from your experience, successes, and even failures, which is even more substantial now that COVID-19 pandemic has limited the opportunities for interaction. So in a nutshell, and in my mind, being a UCL alumni volunteer is being the person that you would wish to have met when you were a UCL undergrad or postgrad student.
That was lovely to hear from our UCL alumni. Now it's time for the very special award. This is the 4th year that we've had the honour of presenting this award out of Volunteering Awards. Here is Anne Falloy from the charity Ollie's Future, presenting the Oliver Hare Altruism Award. Hi Anne, can you hear us?
I can. Can you?
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
Me? That's great. Unfortunately, I can't see you at all. So I'm talking hopefully to a group of people that listen.
Yep, you're talking to an audience and live streamed on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that's rather daunting. Right, well, I'm delighted to be here. And it's a great honour because, as you know, this is the 4th year now since losing my son, Oliver, and that we've worked with UCL to run this altruism award, which means such a lot to myself and my family. I've actually got my husband here as well, and he helped choose the winner. I think that this year's winner is particularly fitting because he's a young man that has helped so many other young men after the loss of one of their very good friends to suicide. So having lost Oliver to suicide and hearing the tragic sadness and loss of a young man, another young man at UCL, having died in this way, it really hit a chord with us. So it's always so hard to choose a winner. It's incredibly hard. And I just wanted to mention a couple of people that really also are so deserving. They're all deserving, but Laura Moran and Vania Kapoor were also very deserving as sort of runners-up, really. But our winner this year is Shiv Patel. So I'm delighted to tell you a little bit about him. He is the president of the Red Star Football Club. And from what I gather from the nomination, it's an amazing club. It's so full of support and fun. You know, it's a social five-a-side football club. It's not focused on competition. It's just so that young people come together and have a great time playing sport. And when one of their star players, from what I can see, a lovely, lovely young man called Matt Quigley, took his own life, it must have been devastating for them. I totally understand how that feels. And for other young men to lose one of their own young men, such a lovely man, this Matt, reading about him. He put his heart and soul into everything. He'd be the spirit of the party, the life and soul, such a kind person. And to lose someone who you played football with, been so close, my heart goes out to all of you. And so to read of Shiv's amazing support of fellow members, the family, all the friends, I mean, that's enormously courageous, that's incredibly selfless, and that embodies all the values of this award, the Oliver Hare Altruism Award. So we felt he was such a fitting winner this year. And what I'd like to say is that we would so like to work with Shiv and the Red Star Football Club, because we feel we can help in so many ways to carry on the work you're doing and we're doing at Olive Future, which is to raise awareness of suicide and mental health. Next week is Men's Health Week, and we'd like to offer members of the football club to come on our training, the 90-minute online training, and I know that the student union are going to help us get you places on that. And it's I hope it will be a way of remembering both Oliver and Matt in the work we do going forward. And I think what a greater legacy can there be for these two wonderful young men. I'm sure if they met, they would have got on so well. I'm sure if Oliver and Matt were still here, they'd be so proud of what we're doing. So I just want to say well done to Shiv, and all my family were involved in this nomination process, and Aisha Begum as well, who is one of the trustees at Ollie's Future, and we all felt that you were such a deserving winner. So congratulations. Forward, and I think what a greater legacy can there be. These wonderful young men. I'm sure if they met, they would have got on so well. I'm sure if Oliver and Matt were still here, they'd be so proud of what we're doing. So I just want to say well done to Shiv, and all my family were involved in this.
You're right, Shiv. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. We can see you watching the last bit of her speech. How's it going, Shiv? You're right. Oh, we can't hear you. I think you may be on mute.
Oh, there we go. Deeply honoured to win the award. we've done some great things this year at Red Star, and I really couldn't have done it without the rest of the committee and the teammates around us. We have a really strong kind of unit, and I'm really proud of where we are. And kind of you mentioned it there, the courageousness of the team to kind of push forward. And I think, we're really doing something special, and I'm really proud to kind of almost receive this award on Red Star's behalf, because, I think we're going to push forward. I'm really excited to work with Ollie's future and the charity kind of going forward, and just kind of get the message out there, get as much support for kind of helping men, gain the toolkit to deal with their problems and better themselves. And I think that's what it's all about. And just a massive thank you to all the boys, part of the team. I'm so proud, and I think it's more an award for the club rather than an individual. So I'm really proud, and I can't wait to do stuff next year with the new president and kind of continue the legacy. So just really excited, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Shiv. I was a captain when Shiv was a player, along with Matt as well. Both fantastic players, and always put everything into the game. And Shiv has done an amazing job this year to continue Matt's legacy. Thanks a lot, Shiv. And thank you to Anne as well for presenting that award.
So this is to cap it off, really. So thank you so much for watching our volunteer awards this afternoon. Some of the stories we've heard today are just a drop of the ocean of all the wonderful things our volunteers have done. For our volunteers that are or will be watching this, thank you so much for putting in the effort and time this year.
We hope that after this evening, you've come out being informed, touched, inspired, and more. We all know that this has not been an easy year for anyone, and being a student on top of that has its own set of struggles and difficulties. The fact that UCL students still chose to volunteer, even when facing their own troubles, speaks volumes on the compassion, dedication, and determination they have to help make the world a better place in whatever way they can. This makes us feel incredibly proud to be part of the UCL community. In a world where staying remote has been the priority, we've seen how volunteering can bring people together, even virtually. Thank you very much for everyone attending, and goodbye.
Goodbye.